watch it when you flow. Anywhere you want, baby, we can go.
Feel the freshness.
All day, every day. Around. When we drop it on you another round. Tell me if you want more, but turn before me tire you down. Cause I wanna bring this down. Are you ready to let me go? Can we go downtown, maybe Mexico? Then we go to Jumpata, Morocco. Shatuka fungi mona. Napenda vitu moto, napenda vitu fire. Napenda vitu mingi na nafanya bila haya. Gang nikibaya, nafanya bila wao. And it go everywhere, every day kama kawa. Ami say head, shoulders, knees and toes. Shida zote tuziwache kwenye floor. Anywhere you want, baby, we can go. Kona zote hadi Monaco. Ami say head, shoulders, knees and toes. Shida zote tuziweke kwenye floor. Anywhere you want, baby, we can go. Kona zote hadi Monaco.
Travel around the world, you know what I love about me. You know that ain't nobody good for me. So show me how you really wanna move. So gonna dumba, too close, moyo wangu unadunda. Ushaka funga, unadunga. Sweet love, I dey call it my sugar. Feel the music in my head. Baby, let's get loose and scared. Find me later in your bed. Leave the other text on red.
Ami say head, shoulders, knees and toes. Shida zote tuziwache kwenye floor. Anywhere you want, baby, we can go. Kona zote hadi
Yes, good afternoon, karibuni sana. How you doing? How you feeling? Hope you guys are doing amazing this wonderful Thursday. And of course, welcome back to yet another beautiful conversation, and of course another beautiful session of the reaction time. Where are my glasses? Why are you giving me competition? You know I got glasses too, right?
Get him.
I'm about to get them.
Get them.
Because there's no way.
Get them.
You can't be seeing me through I'm just seeing luminous all the way on that. I'm just seeing nothing but luminous, literally. But anyway, hope you guys are doing great. Happy Thursday. Happy new month. It is the 2nd day of October. Actually, this year has gone super quick, man.
October.
Imagine.
Tumebakisha miezi mbili.
The year ends. Imagine, it's super crazy. But my name is Miss Joby, of course, to the first time listeners, returning listeners on the radio, on YouTube, on network. We got Mr. Standing on Business all the time, Kamlesh in the building.
Y'all know what it is.
How you doing?
If it's not business, we ain't standing on it. Yeah, I'm great.
How you doing?
I'm great, man. I've been watching really funny videos.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have some that we can react to?
Now, E was showing us on YouTube.
Come on.
Yeah, it was basically fails. Just
Alright.
if you it's so easy to get them. I bet like Zico or whatever will just end up laughing for an hour at watu akiumia. And yeah, it's really fun. I think it should be a prescribed mode of therapy, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. I mean, how's your week been, by the way?
Imeenda haraka.
I know.
Eh.
I feel actually it has gone slow.
Nah.
I think ni juu yangu ya kupewa mukuchu sana na it's very very slow. Like yendi haraka kama za watu wengine.
Unataka ifike.
Yeah, like Friday wana.
Ni tomorrow?
Yeah, no.
Ni kesho?
It's tomorrow.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a good week. Can't complain as well. Happy to be back at work, literally. Yeah. That's all I keep on saying.
Man.
Because can you see today how I'm seated?
Ndio naona bana.
I'm able to
na style.
Yeah, you see? My knee is working.
Imeacha kuwa Chinese.
But welcome to the reaction time. Of course, as usual, we react to videos right here. Funny, educative, every type of video, which might also maybe be involving you, you know. So if you feel hurt, keep your feelings to your pockets. These are safe space though, you know. So just put your feelings to the pocket and get the advice. And shout to all the bum niggas, as always. And to the bum women, you know, for always making dumb decisions.
All of y'all continue making.
I've never seen, like, personally,
to.
especially on TikTok, I've been seeing videos of people just coming to complain. Like, why are you coming to tell us about your relationship and how your boyfriend dumped you? How is that our business?
Like, you see, most people have this
tunafaa
problem.
tukusaidia, and then you're crying. The worst part of it, they have even normalized the crying. It's like you're looking for pity from people. We're supposed to do what?
Most people think they're famous, Joby.
Oh, I'm looking
So-
for help. You know, this happened to me, and I don't know what to do. Oh my God! Let me tell you guys the story. I really hate it. I can't stand it. And
When you want story ya wenyewe?
and then the girls nowadays, especially on TikTok, they have like these similarities in copying each other in majority of the things they do. Sasa kuna hii kitu ya kufanya hivi. Kila msichana sasa ni hivi.
Hiyo
What
ni
the-
nini?
I don't even know what the hell is that. You know, clock it, whatever. Just people have been doing the clock it for it because when I say it or clock it, it's doing it from a song, but it just because Americans are doing things, you start doing things, and
Why?
then you start having an accent. Kuna venye wanaongea. I don't know if you've noticed. There's how they just drag words, talking like the Kardashians.
I will try.
I don't know. It really annoys the shit out of me.
My name.
Can you get to the point? You're so annoying. Like, that is so annoying. That is the
You're
most
saying I can be a
annoying thing.
successful TikToker?
Oh my God, I really hate it. And
Oh my
it's like
God.
a thing, a group of girls who just chill with each other or just a TikTok. Like, hi, so I went to this place. So you get to the point.
So nilienda hii place, alafu kakakuwa hivi na hivi na hivi na hivi.
Maybe by the way, I really hate it, manze. You correct your behaviors. Hiyo tabia ya kuvuruta maneno muache. And then mkiambiwa mnaona ni kama mnaonewa tia mabadi.
Joby yako kwa parenting mode.
No.
Na wewe nilikwambia hizi vitu
Please.
uwache.
Stop calling yourself a baddie just because you think you drag in words that make you a baddie. Ongea kama mtu.
Acha ni
Ongea vizuri.
Joby, wache mimi niseme hivi.
What is it gonna cost
Let
you to
me
just
address the
get to the
nation.
point? What is, you know,
Let me
me and
address
my
the
girls
nation.
went to the branch. Can you get to the point, you slow ass person?
The only baddies ni wenye wanaapia kwa the bag. Kama hujaapia kwa the bag, by the way, tusikupate TikTok ukidrag words. Sawa? Yeah. Kama umetokea kwa the bag, unaweza kuja, mimi ndio the bag.
Sijatokea na niko hapa.
Ndio
Na
maana
mimi
udrag
nawaambia,
words.
hakuna na sitaki sijatokea na niko hapa. Na nitatokea. Na kama sitatokea pia si lazima. No, it's not a this story ya kufiti. Nacha nini nayo? Me
Stand out.
I don't know. Sawa, if you have the money to do whatever you want to do it. But at the same time, I feel like women, especially today, wanna be in this class. Unafikiria kila mtu sasa ni influencer sasa.
Yeah.
And just because you chill with a group of women who
Keep
are
talking to their
TikTokers
cameras.
or doing whatever, you think now you unaingia the same club, you start dragging words, you start, I'm a baddie.
But what does that mean
Grow the
exactly?
F up.
What exactly is a baddie? What
Can
is,
you-
how do you define a baddie?
Let's look at Google definition, then we see
Yeah,
a
cause
baddie.
like a baddie.
See kukuwa na nails refu, expensive wigs, you know.
So it's not about being pretty.
Isn't that pretty is part of it?
No, what you just mentioned was like costume place.
You know,
It's about
having
cute.
lashes.
What exactly is a baddie? Because like if you're a baddie, you should at least be pretty, like to some extent. Like una Tessa to like you don't need makeup and shit. Like a baddie should be like she bad, you know? Like she bad.
A baddie, a villain, or a criminal in a book.
No, y'all are calling yourselves villains. So
Yeah, because that's how literally what Abu Angalia, literally that is what Google is telling me.
Oh.
You know. And another one also description of usually a woman who is confident, stylish, and attractive.
you see, attractive. You might be here with the stylish and the whatever, but you're not attractive. You gotta be attractive. Nikama, watu like I saw this post, right? And but then I check follow easy gossip columns personally. I see a lot of unnecessary information.
Okay.
So apparently the other day people were arguing with Pretty Bishi about her BBL and stuff,
Okay.
saying that she got it for free.
And where umepata for free? Where?
Yeah. So and she was out there just hating on them. Like, you see, here's the thing, and this is all I'm saying. You see, we should classify what a baddie is and then stop lying about it. Because like we have Pretty Vishi out here acting like she a baddie. Unaget yani, like getting BBLs and stuff. Like out here anafikiria anapatia men sleepless nights. You get?
She's.
Where?
Kuna mwanaume anapea sleepless nights.
Wapi?
Si wewe, lakini kuna mwanaume anapea sleepless nights.
Wongo.
It's true. That's just for sure.
That man lacks ambition.
Let me tell you, no matter how unattractive someone looks, kuna tu ule mtu anakuanga amemguzia.
Wongo. Where hata
You guys,
sema
you can
hata
tell
it
me
is in
down
the eyes
in the
of the
comment
beholder. Your
section.
beholder alikuwa
Literally.
kipofu.
You guys can tell me in the comments. For those who are live with me on YouTube, and also those who are listening to the on the radio and on the network, and for those who will catch this on TikTok, any ugly is a very bad word.
No,
any
that
unattractive person,
ugly.
Still, any unattractive person will never like someone who is attracted to them.
Ni personality ndio wako attracted to, not the person. That's how by these iffy facial expression women, our standard just see attractive because we are not calling them ugly, which is the right term. Unajua, like if you're ugly, you're ugly. And I get, it's like if a man is broke, as jita pre-rich, so at the unrich. Nah, you're broke, man. You're not unrich or pre-rich or going to get rich. Nah, you're broke. Be what you are in that moment in time. And we should actually normalize telling, like, yo, uko na tako lakini we si badi. Unaget? Uko na titties lakini we si badi. Uko na facials lakini we si badi. Like, we should normalize these things. Like, a baddie is like a completion of style. It's like a
Usinuke jasho na unajiita badi.
Exactly, like style, the way she smells, the way she's pretty, hata bila kujaribu, just like a baddie, like she bad, like anakutesa kutoka asubuhi hadi unaget a villain on your sexual appetite.
Yeah.
Kila saa tu it's up and let's go. Because ukimuona tu like baddie.
Come on.
You know, lakini hapa hivi mnajichocha hii TikTok. Kwa hapa hivi kitambi kubwa kuliko baba yako ndo unasema wewe ni bad. Sawa, ati uko 35 na wewe ni bad. Wapi? Uko na watoto 6, wewe ni bad.
Sasa age imeingililia wapi?
At some point
why,
you have to
why is now this age thingy?
It is not age, it is accumulation of things. At some age you have, by the way, to stop competing with these young girls.
It's not competing.
Okay.
I don't
Kila challenge wanafanya unafanya.
Okay.
Kila wanafanya unafanya.
I have a problem with
that. Wakianza kujiita hivi na jiita hivi.
Unless you have kids personally, I don't think there's anything wrong, and especially if your kids want you to participate in. Na kama ni ututuli kwa social media, kama unaweza just participate in, you know, doing some skits with your child. I mean, we see parents doing it, come on. We see parents every single time doing it.
Ama hawakupost watoto wao all the time. Stop.
Hapana.
Stop bwana. Nani alikwambia mtoto amepatiana consent? Stop it.
As we switch to our conversation of today, we're not going to talk about baddies today. We're going to talk about baddies when other baddies are here, so we can hear what they have to say
about being baddies.
About being baddies, okay? But for today, we have literally amazing conversation. I have a conversation aligned about religion and ingine ya watu wa kudanganyana kwa mazishi sana. I love the fact that we've been having videos recently that I've been exposing literally the hypocrisy that's hukwa kwa matanga sana. And it's so true, literally. Because I remember, like, when my mom passed away, like, so many people, oh my God, claimed that I don't ulikuwa sikia mama akisema ati I've been their father. Like, please, you've been my father. You're a woman. I don't even, well, even my, let me not get into the details. But so many people literally lied. Like, how they're gonna be there, they're gonna stand up. Unatupigia kelele. But yeah, literally lost my train of thought.
When they will claim they will be there for you and stuff.
Yeah, they claimed they're gonna be there, but they were not really there because wanakwanga tu hapo hiyo wiki ya kwanza. Few months later on, you won't see these people like when you're going through it. Because I remember when I was having issues back and forth with my dad. It's only a few people who stood up there for me, and until they got tired. So like families lie a lot during burials, how they were. For me, I won't say like most of the people, especially my mom's side, majority of the people stood up for my mom. Like in terms of Arambe, like kumchunga, kumpeleka hosi, nini, those who could drive, take her there, whatever. But with my dad's family side, they were actually majority of the liars, and the majority of the people who made my life miserable. So I love this. There's this video of this lady, who actually on the burial of her mom, I let her expose familia yake. She called them out, and this is the second video I'm seeing of this similar state. Kuna ile ya makuzo tutakuwa tunaona tu kwa mazishi, sijui kama ushaisikia. There's this girl who said makuzo tutakuwa tunaona tu kwa mazishi, whatever your mom and my mom asked each other, we don't know, but now we're enemies. You've seen that though?
Oh yeah.
It's super crazy. So I love
that video.
It's not that one. This is a different one now.
Okay.
But yeah, this is a lady also calling out our aunties, the sister to her mom, for not being there for her financially, but now wanna take props after she's dead. It's crazy.
I have tried to move heaven and earth to save the life of my mom. For the past 4 years, 5 years, Mama was...
Hold on, let me share the same video for those who are with us on YouTube.
She has never even missed a single treatment. Jimobet kind need their family. The most you can do is just saying Evelyn Nesandre, but you have no idea the extent of suffering she was going through. You have no idea. We know what she was going through. We are family, we are sitting as a family. Kikubiri yamboka. And masebe tatu mama wa tokuwacho. Buinyo kanga to wacho anything kamano. Okigiro wacho nike chuigi quote. Koro which quote no ubed goda beda onge shira. I don't use my family members near. The fact that I'm standing here saying what I'm saying, I'm not holding anything against anyone. But you can do better. Kikigichunga you want 1 year, one code, uonge code wa. We have been by ourselves. You've not been there. We know what is going to happen after this.
Yeah, because most of the people, of course, always talk. Oh, she had the audacity to raise her voice. How dare she? Now she thinks she's grown. She can talk to people how she wants. And especially looking at the generation, that is the Gen X, majority of our parents who have this sort of behaviors. You know, hiyo kupakana mafuta kudanganyana too. And yet you've not been there for each other, because it's realistically, I think we've been talking about how there's no family bonds anymore, like the way there used to be, like family meet up the way it used to be. Achana na kwenda home December where you guys are only gonna meet for Christmas and all that, or only meet during burial. There were times where actually like that bonding of the family was really important, because that is what created the foundation of
y'all will see each other like all the time. There was actually family unity back then. Like people actually took part in extended family activities where you'd find like budako na mabrothers wake wamewaleta nyi wote pamoja, mmeenda ocha, y'all are just hanging out, nini. Yeah, that used to be like, and back then, and we come to like a perspective of whatever has destroyed the African unity is religion and and civilization.
People don't like that though. They don't like to even hear that.
Because mtu ataki kukaa karibu na ndugu zake. Unatoka unaenda Nairobi. Ukishakuja Nairobi, wewe utairudi tena Migori.
Wow.
Wewe unasema ati yo huko wataniroga. Huko na nini ya kurogwa? Hauna kitu, unaishi paipu. Na unasema bado utarogwa. Utarogwa uende wapi sasa? Usharogwa, wewe ndio umejiroga na kuji-isolate, because we have we have gotten rid of the village.
Yeah.
And then after getting rid of the natural village, we are now trying to buy back the village, but the village that we're trying to create is full of strangers.
Yeah.
Before, ulikuwa unapata like mtu akienda kitambo, mama amezaa, anataka kwenda let's say shamba. We're talking like African times. Hata acha mtoto ati there was no house helps. Okay?
Yeah.
You'd be left with your cousin, with her cousin,
True.
with your big sister,
True.
with you get like, and they took responsibility like they are your mom.
And actually, I'd say most of those families are the same families. If you look at them, these are the people who have been able to even create family business and
Yes.
with a strong bond.
Yes.
Because let's say the real nepotism, how it should apply, because you have a foundation as a family and you'll do anything to protect what is yours without jealousy being involved or any of those kind of things, you know, caring for each other, like you said, like being there for each other. Any small emergency, family members could pull up. I like the way to be precise. I think the only people who still have that, but which also like the system has destroyed, is the Black Americans. Like I've seen on TikTok a couple of videos where let's say a black girl facing racism, where she's working, then she made a call. The whole family members pulled up, like cousins, the dad, the mom, like where akwapi mtu akwapi msemo amekwambia ni amekuita the N word ati akwapi, like that kind of people, and you feel the love.
Yep.
But squeezy, mimi nakumbuka the last time niliambia budangu cheki na chinjiwa shule na prince na depa, come deal with the issue,
Handle it.
Foga told me go handle it. He told go handle it. Like what? That creates the distance. Ukiuliza why do I wanna mbona nitatoka Ocha niende nikae Nairobi na sitaki kuwa na shughuli ya mtu, vitu kaa hizo, because when I needed you, when I needed guidance, when I needed people to be there.
How the ability of keeping a family together has made the Asian community build wealth quickly. Okay, because they were brought here as workers initially. Wao walikuwa wanajenga reli. Sai most of them own companies, factories.
Yeah.
Right? Why? Unity
again.
Hadi there used to be a joke watu wa kitambo wakisema, usha notice Wahindi wanaishingi kwa nyumba moja wote, hadi extended family.
Even Muslims.
Yeah, do you know why? Because we are a family. Why shouldn't we exist in a singular compound as a family?
Exactly.
Like that is how the African unity is being torn apart, by being sold the idea of kukaa karibu na familia yako ni vibaya. Okay? You need to stay far away. And I say this, as I say this,
Iko connected.
oh, and as I say this, if your family is toxic, stay away. Sometimes you need time to heal. Stay away. You cannot heal in the same environment that you got injured in. So, your kidnapper cannot be your liberator. Go liberate yourself, then try help the rest that are going through that to heal themselves. That is how we end these generational traumas zenye zinatufanya tuko pali tuko, where people are bragging in funerals instead of bragging at celebration parties za alipona. We were there for her, tulifanya kila kitu and she beat that illness. Right? mtu ako hapo anasema ati yo we were there for her, hawa watoto walikuwa ni kama watoto wetu, and she passed away, yet you were never there. You were never really there when this person needed
and
you.
it's really, really sad. I feel like personally it's crazy. Personally, I'll talk from experience. One of the things that makes me actually keep away from my father's side are those kind of the things. Nizo. Because, like again, I've said, most of the people who stood up for her, it was her side. Like literally her cousins, the brothers, friends, like literally people who knew her and all that. Then my mom was really a social person. Like, so watu walikuwa namjua. So they could raise Arambe, like when we put up the Arambe, it was very easy for us to raise the funds we could to take her to the hospital. Family Abudangu actually remember my stepmom. She's the only person who came to visit my mom in the house, which some of the people said, of which Miss Watangi is to Zamila. It was wrong. She was not supposed to come there.
Why?
I don't know. Because she's my stepmom. My dad has not removed dowry, sijui nini vitu tu mingi za mila. Some people are telling me it was wrong. That was after. But anyway, who cared? You know, but and it's kinda like it was, if her time, because time ilikuwa ishafika, she was really like too far gone, I think, to just like survive the cancer. So siku ya mazishi, actually it's not siku ya mazishi. My mom alikuwa hospitalized first kwa nyumba, like when she was taking the chemo, and then akakaa kwa nyumba, wakarealize she's losing a lot of blood, she needed to go aongezwe damu.
Yes.
So akapelekwa Kangundo hospital with Kangundo.
Yes.
And my dad never came to visit when she was in the house, because kwa nyumba kutoka kwetu at my dad's house to my mom's house that is Huruma Saika, si mbali. Feni, let's say, so ukitumia sana, being honest, matatu kwenda kurudi literally, because it's a one way. So where's the sameti, oh it's far, it's not like huku Rongai people complain about the distance, you know. He never came to see her. Mazishi, he never came. He also never came for the burial, because again, the Vituzamila, he has not removed dowry, so he can't come for the burial. So those are kind of the things. So you ask again, why would someone actually move from? Those are kind of the things actually that now distance, like a distance.
Families.
Yeah, because it's just vitu kidogo. When you should have been there for people, you completely neglected them. Now when it's your turn, you want people to be there for you. No. And that's why I also keep on preaching. People need to practice saying no. This bullshit of sijui ni mamangu ni babangu and lazima nifanye hivi. Black tax. Anytime of black tax, there's a word I wanna use. Blackmail. The blackmail.
Better unitumiangi kitu.
Nilikusomesha. That was your work. Nilikufanyia. I don't get you. That was your work. Na alikuwa afanye. So ungevaa condom. Ungevaa condom.
But
I didn't request to be here. You decided you wanted.
You brought me here.
Yeah, you decided you want to have a third wheel. You know,
in your suffering.
Yeah, you felt you were grown enough financially, mentally, physically to take care of someone else. So why the F now, during the progress of kuchunga mtoto wako unaanza kumwambia unajua wewe nilikusomesha ama nikikusomesha unafaa ukikuwa mkubwa uanze kurudisha sukari hapa kwa hii nyumba. I do it if I want to. Not you doing that kind of effed up behavior. You are not there for me when I needed you emotionally at the hardest time of my life, and then you expect me to be there for you.
I saw this and umesema and I was looking for it. Ni some. So it's just what do they call it? It's not really a meme, it's just a conversation, a screenshot on Twitter. So this girl says, people will birth a child into a poverty-stricken lifestyle with zero emotional support in the household, then tell their grown child, you owe me because I did you a favor by allowing you to join my struggle.
Kidding me?
Like, what the fuck?
Are you kidding me?
And then mtu akasema, people think their kids owe them for raising them.
Exactly.
People who thought having a kid will cure their misery. Give them a reason to live or a purpose. When the child turns out to be an extension of their misery, because you are miserable, the child now owes them for the extended suffering, which is pesa natumia kwa mtoto ningetumia on me. Unacheki, and then you owe me. And it's something I was talking about earlier in the morning. And Africans, the reason why we are not generating wealth the way we are supposed to be is because parents or the older generation thinks wealth moves upwards. It doesn't. Like anazaa mtoto, sasa mtoto atafute kazi ya mlishe. Okay, akiwa mzee. That is not how it works. You inherit wealth. Wealth is passed down the lineage.
Exactly.
Okay? You're here to accrue resources so that when your kids get here, they don't start from where you started off. They have a leg up. You give them a leg up to make it easier for them. So when you have a system where you've been lied to that wealth goes down, up, it is not a well. Okay? This is a river and it flows downstream. If you actually have that mindset of our watoto ndio wataniokolea baadaye, you've already failed. As a parent, you've already failed. As in, it's basically umesema kwa hii situation niko siwezi jitoa, acha ningoje mtoto wangu anitoe. You're like, what? So you're giving your child the responsibility of fixing all the mistakes you made instead of focusing on making their own mistakes so that they can improve themselves. First I start with you, then with me. And that's why you find a lot of this older generation walikuwa wanaanza kujenga wealth in their 40s because they'll start working in their 20s. Hiyo yote wanalinda wazazi huko nyumbani na watu, wanasomeshana. Their 30s they're still doing that. In their 40s ndio mtu ananunua senke ya kwanza. Alafu anakufa na pneumonia sababu hiyo kifua haiwezi na hiyo baridi, it is too mature for that kind of baridi. You get? That is not how it happens. You need to allow your children to get into a space where they can actually create generational wealth for their kids. And you only do that if you follow the right steps of parenthood, where it's about, you get a child when you feel like the child, you can offer a child something, you have something to teach, something to offer.
Exactly.
You get?
Exactly.
So if I have nothing to offer, why should I get kids?
Exactly. I think it was...
And shout out to Akuku Danger. Yesterday, he was on Citizen TV and he was talking about his medical journey and how he has a chronic disease and stuff. And he was saying he doesn't want to have kids because, he did not have a good experience of being raised. Okay? It was not fun and he doesn't feel like he'd do better as he is a Sahi. You get? And like, like it's not easy. So if you find that you are not in that space or whatever, don't bring kids into a situation where they'll suffer. Mko hapo sasa mnateseka pamoja, at least tuko pamoja. What do you mean at least tuko pamoja? And this is why sometimes I say when they speak about pro-life or pro-abortion, okay, it depends. For me it depends. If you feel like you really can't do anything for this child, go to the doctor.
I do agree with you.
Okay.
Because why, you're already suffering.
Yeah.
Why add something, someone else is
Exactly.
gonna bring you more, again, chaos in your life, and not really like that, but
Not
it's really
chaos,
like
but
that.
more bills when
more
you can't
bills,
even
literally.
cater for your own bills. You're adding on to the bills. And unaanza kuimba hapo wimbo wa Bien ati yo mtoto anakujanga na sahani yake. Hata wewe mwenyewe una sahani. Sir, you don't have plates.
I was telling Keith, I think Nizana yesterday, I'd not want to do the same mistake my mom did, number one. Because if there's a mistake also people do when it comes to having kids. Koleolewa, number one. Secondly, making the wrong baby daddy decision. Because I think women don't know how to understand a man who's not ready for a child. It's most of the women who push the child agenda, and that is just the the real facts. You find there are women who are going to trap a man with pregnancy in a certain relationship. You're not even sure if this man wants to marry you. You're now pregnant, and some do it on purpose. Kuna the oops moment, and then you go tell your partner, and maybe he's financially capable of taking care of the child, but is he still mentally being ready to be a dad? No. He's not ready. So he has to now change his mentality, think about now taking care of two people,
plus himself too.
And himself. And these are the kind of men you find again becoming bitter dads, because
always angry dad.
They were not ready for this parenthood, but because ni wale watu wanaamini pia to sila, you know,
wezi toka watoto
tusiende kutoa nini.
Na pia like mtoto akishafika as a father ufai kutoka, like you cannot run away from your blood.
I feel like as couples you can agree on a decision. That is what I can say.
That is true.
Yeah.
But again,
if both of you are not ready, if both of you are ready,
what you're saying is very true. And unapata, when this guy is now frustrated at home, is always angry in the house, doesn't even want to have conversation, marital relations go out the window. The woman hapo hivyo, since anakaka fiti unajua ni katoto tu kamoja, bado she's in her 20s, jirani ananyemelea, jirani anaanza kukula, mtu ana find out, anafukuza bibi, huyu anakuja kurealize jirani yako that like that, alikuwa anataka tu kuonja chakula akienda kukula yake. Now she doesn't have anywhere to go, and this is all like a trickle down of a decision where both of y'all were not ready, and you added that strain to your relationship. Like, and sometimes you find it's like the relationship is on a rocky whatever.
Exactly.
And sasa ndio mdema anapata ati mtoto to save the relationship.
So I feel like, which will never work. You're fooling yourself as a woman. So I was saying, it comes to the point where women don't know. Of course, pia huwezi jua if a man can change before you're pregnant or after you're pregnant, because there are also those kind of men. We see them, we've had them, you know, mtu ako sawa in those journey of pregnancy, maybe a switch, he starts cheating on you, is not there, postmortem depression, so maybe nakupiga, you know, this way you also become maybe a bitter mom, you know, it's just crazy, it's too much on you. So I was telling Keith personally, like, I love the fact that, because looking at also most of the things ni patterns of repeated mistakes by our parents, if you look at it. And this comes from a point of not being educated and not wanting to understand it's okay. At 25, si lazima ukuwe umeolewa, ukuwe na watoto, ukuwe na boyfriend. At 30, still, if you don't want to do it, still don't do it. Like, do things according to your own time. Stop doing things because society has set up a certain timeline for itself, not you. The society has set a certain timeline for itself, but not you. So you need to be very, very careful by the decision you're making as a woman. Don't get pregnant for a man thinking that is going to trap him. But anyway, as we continue, let me continue sharing this video. Oh shit.
To wish you well, it is okay. We have accepted it from kitambo, so it is nothing new. Gimo kadwa ngato kikbika timoneno mamivya. Aya.
Okay, and of course, just going straight to Mesema, one of the reasons that has actually contributed to this, religion. Because this guy is talking about how religion is a benefit to yoyote in all those years. Like, we've wasted so much time on religion, which also doesn't promote hiyo nini ya family. Sionangi kakuna siku kwa kanisa nonanga wame promote anything to do with, unless I'm the one mwenye agenda kanisa for so long, but
the only way religion has empowered Africans is the few ones that became preachers and made money. Okay? Apart from that, it has benefited nobody because it's foreign to us. It doesn't serve us. Like, we had our own traditions, our own rituals that were discarded. Is when you have first of all, how religion was brought into the African community was by, number one, stealing children from homesteads. Wanapelekwa boarding, seminary school. Tunasikianga shule ya Catholic, shule ya AIC, shule ya right? These schools used to be boarding schools. So what these missionaries will do, they'd select kids. Of course, they got molested. It's true though. They'd select kids like moja kutoka kwa kila familia. So most parents will send the lazy one. So the lazy child will be sent to school because huyu asaidii watu nyumbani. Sawa. So unaenda huko wewe unasoma nini. What happens after? You don't go back home. Unaenda secondary school somewhere else. They're taking you further and further from the family unit. And this is a phenomenon that also applies to watoto wali transfer mashule sana. They never have friends. Yeah. They're not close to anyone while they were growing up. Because they never really stuck around other kids long enough to form long-term bonds. Unaget? And ukipata mtu mwenye the loneliest people ni wenye unasikia nilisomea shule 5, 3, 4 high school nini. Muulize kama ako na beshte yote wa class 4. They don't have, because they've had so many temporary friendships that they never keep any. They just learn how to move on. So when you've been taken from an African setting that is very community oriented, very family oriented, and you're taken to school somewhere, you'll go create a community yenu huko. So and since sasa home ulikuwa unajulikana wewe ni mzembe, umeenda high school, umeenda Kakole, umepata kazi Nairobi, umehama, sasa wewe ndio uko mado, wewe ndio ule rich guy in the family, unaenda tuko looking down upon everybody ukisema nyinyi mlikataa kusoma. Right? Like, why do they si ati walikataa kusoma, wao wakupelekwa shule, wao walipelekwa kwa shamba ndio wewe uende shule. You get? And that division starts there. Once that one, sawa, ameanza ku look down upon them. Hao wengine, see these others had kids. Wakaona veje kwenda shule, hao mandugu zake wengine walikuwa na watoto, wakaona veje huko kwenda shule ilimsaidia. So what do? They send their kids to school because wanataka wakuwe kama yule. Not knowing that the more we are not around each other as a community, the more we don't do community-oriented activities, the more we are not all for one for all type of mentality, and we are basically trying to one-up each other, is the more we tear the bonds that held us together as Africans. And then what are those bonds replaced with? Religion. Religion, which was beaten into us, which these kids were molested by. Okay, because these priests, these whatevers, are a symbol of religion to these people. So, wao wanajua religion ni nini? Molestation and beatings. Unasikianga shule za nuns, ujaichapwa hadi uchapwe na nun. Wanakuchapanga ni kama wajaiza. Yeah. Like a lot of kids that went to Catholic schools that were run by nuns complain about how bad the beatings are and how savage the beatings are. It's almost karao-like. So, like kupigwa huku na marula, kupigwa magoti huku ankles, as in weird punishments that just scream corporal. You get? And these are the mentalities that were instilled in Africans that were religious aspects. Violence, sodomy, and weird things.
First comment dada kwa hii video nataka kushare eti watu wa War na Ezekiel wanapumua kama blood, right?
You know, ni ukweli. Because honor, just recently, religion has literally killed how many people look at Mombasa.
And still more bodies were being
exhumed
recently.
That is religion. And who are they giving all their wealth to? The pastor. As in, he had convinced them, you don't need the money, give me the money. You end up with Baba.
Remember the president just said condolences? That's all he said. And we had body organs missing.
What do you mean condolences? This is organ trafficking being reported. As in, first of all, they starve you till you're too weak to fight them off. Then they harvest those organs. and then they send you back to the forest to go and die naturally. You get? And religion has helped no African. The only thing it has done is make Africans docile.
And waste of time.
Yeah.
Because listen to this guy, what he's saying.
Makanisa, and people think that we are against God. We are just, me personally, I'm against religion. Because I was a prisoner there. For many years, I wasted so many years in Bible schools, in churches, doing a lot of nonsense. Things that could not even add value of 1% fraction ya maisha yangu. Watoto wangu wangekuwa very desperate. How many other families are suffering in the hands of those, circles? And we are trusting God. God's time is the best. Yes, nini. Watoto wanakosa masomo bro. Ukiomba haki kila siku asubuhi. Ukiamka ukienda kanisani. In the name of full-time ministry, I was called by God. Alikuita ukiwa wapi? Mjinga sana wewe.
Alikuita ukiwa wapi?
I love the way he talks. Oh my God. I just love the way he addresses religion. Like, please. Like, hey.
Ulito na Mungu ukiwa wapi? Kwani hiyo Mungu wako ni lazy aje? What kind of lazy God is that? Ambaye anaita mtu ateseke. Mungu anakuita watoto wako wateseke. Badala kwenda kutafuta kazi ufanye, maana wewe uko hapo tu unaomba na lugha ambazo zieleweki. Na mtu mwingine akutumia akili. Mikutano inafanywa usiku na mchana asubuhi. Yaani mikutano ambayo haina maana. Mnasomewa vitu za Old Testament za miaka 10,000 iliyopita, vitu ambazo they cannot relate with today's life. When there was no technology. Life ya watu wa Old Testament, dispensation ambayo ilikuwa ya law, ambayo iliisha. You don't know that people are living in the grace dispensation, and you think some of us don't know even what we are talking about. With the kind of theological knowledge that some of people like me have, someone who did a systematic theology and so many things that I cannot talk. Bro, siwende ukatafutia watoto wako waki utoka kwa ijela. Siwache kutesa familia yako. Mke wako ataomba mpaka lini? Are you not ashamed? Mke wako saa zote akisaidiwa na manguo, anasaidiwa na viatu.
Imagine, and that's always the norm. It's crazy. You're in the church every day, poor as earth, and yet you go borrow clothes, oh my God, it's a sad life. Christianity is a sad life, by the way. Oh my God, Christianity is a sad life. It's a begging life.
What does it say?
Because you're not only begging someone who is not even
Joby?
there, but you go even ahead and start begging people because you believe
blessed
in,
are the poor.
God.
Joby, see, nasema blessed are the poor.
For
that's
the
why
kingdom belongs to them in heaven.
Yes, wewe kufa uende mbinguni. So, and here's the funny thing before you continue. The things that are promised to poor people in heaven, rich people enjoy here.
I know, it's crazy.
Here, utakunywa maziwa na hani. Kwa nini usikunywe maziwa na hani every day today?
Oh my God.
Ati utailala njaa. Mbona uko njaa sahi? Ati utapewa nyumba ya gold. Jenga nyumba. I don't eat in gold. Live in it. Where the gold? Like, at what point do we look at it and go like, hey, ni scam enyewe? And I'm waiting for that day when we all as a society come to a consensus and say, this was the first pyramid scheme. Hii, sababu unajua kwa nini pyramid? Ni sisi wengi tunaungana, tunaweka tu mmoja juu. Kanyari alikuja akawaambia, wewe ndio nikuombea lazima unitumie 300 na shilingi 10.
Imagine people sent 310.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Joby, all I'm saying is we need our new gimmick.
And people sent the money.
To answer gimmick.
Jesus Christ.
And they are still akona kanisa. One of my favorite preachers right now, ni Nganga. Unajua kwa nini? He's a comedian. He's not even a preacher.
Yeah,
to me, Nganga is just a musician and a comedian.
He's a comedian. That is not even a preacher.
Sa,
don't even take him as a preacher.
Unaenda kanisa tu kurostiwa.
I know.
Sa, alafu anaanza kuwatafuta moja, acha tu kaeka hivi akupate. Na wewe.
Mimi ndo nataka hivi kwa church yake.
Wewe uko na msichana, wewe umeolewa.
Hadi mimi nikaenda asizi anajua hizo kosa kuninoti.
Acha nikwambie.
Enda provokingly.
Enda huko sasa ukiwa mavitu. Sawa. itakuwa comedy, wewe utakuwa Churchill show but bure.
Wanacheka mbaya.
Lakini kwa nganga unajua hizi toa sadaka ya less than tao.
Walai. Damn.
Hakuna limit.
And people do that.
Kuna mse alileta 200 nganga akishika hivi amuze ni nini? Toka hapa na umaskini yako.
Wow.
And this is something that happens, okay? And Mimi, I have friends that attend these churches actually. I don't judge. Kuna wengine wanaenda kwa Pius Muiru. Hadi wa leo.
Damn.
Pius Muiru. Okay.
I had forgotten that guy.
And that is like the original OG.
I know.
That man had crusades.
I know, after him then Nganga popped.
Yeah. And then even worse, sasa kuna hawa war wanaosha hadi barabara.
I was
Naomo.
Mimi nilikuwa working na war bro. I was forced. My stepmom forced me into those shit, bro. It was so annoying. Va pull neck, your hands should not be seen. Sijui, you know, miguu mekava hadi huko chini.
Skirt moja inaweza shona ine.
I really hated it.
Brenda kanisa kutoka asubuhi hadi kesho.
I really hated it. It's crazy. But let's listen to more of this guy.
Saidiwa, yani hata mke wako ana ile akona low self esteem because maisha yake ni ya kudunishwa saa zote. Yeye ni kazi ya kuombea Bwana. Lord, I'm trusting and praying for my husband. When he goes out, let the doors be open. Silly. Badala utoke akili yako ifunguke uende ufanye vitu za maana, uletee mke wako na watoto chakula, wakuone wewe ndio the god of that family. You are the aid. Wewe ndio Mungu wa hiyo familia. Enda uletee watoto wako chakula, walipie school fees. Wacha waone chakula kimejaa plenty kwa nyumba. Mpaka hamu ya kukula kila wakati ishe. Wewe uko hapo tu. Watoto wakiona baba ameingia na unga kilo 2 ni kama dunia yote. Yani hiyo ni siku ya celebration. And see, there is nothing big to be celebrated about. When will your family ever enjoy this life? Familia yako itawahi celebrate lini? Utawahi toa familia yako nje wakafurahia only day tu ya siku 2-3 outside. The norm, lini? Au uko hapa tu. Prayer fasting, mpaka ushatengeneza kalenda yako na mke wako. Ni siku 2 kwa wiki ni fasting, prayer and fasting. Mwaka unaisha. Eti unajua Thursday hatukulangi, unajua Monday hatukulangi, inakuwa siku yetu ya kufunga. Sijaiona wajinga kama nyinyi. In fact, by the ukweli, haki mmehitaji madaktari wa hapa. Because hizo akili, mali ziko msipoangaliwa, mtawakota makaratasi kwa barabara. Take it or leave it. Sabita habu, sabita truth, you can swallow it, ama uteme, shauri yako.
Kuna mwingine alipeleka school fees ya watoto kanisa.
No longer there.
Sawa.
Next.
Watoto wako nyumbani.
Unaona hii ujinga ya
watoto wako nyumbani. Umepelekea pastor around 50,000. Sawa?
What?
Ati Mungu atakubariki. Na watoto hawaendi shule. You get what I mean? Like, that is how bad it is. And unless as a society we come to grips with this situation, there is nothing that is going to change. And Indio kitu, number one, wametumia, and it doesn't even just apply to Christianity. Hadi Islam too.
All religions.
Okay,
Oh
you see, they keep saying that there is no racism in Islam. There is a lot of racism in these Arabian countries. Hata kawe ni Muislamu.
Of course.
Utapewa chakula hadi wao kule, wewe ndio utakula wa mwisho. Sawa? Like, enjoy them. Mmevaa buibui nyi wote, hizo vitu mmefunika mauso nyi wote. Lakini akishaona kala ya mkono yako ni hivyo. Sawa? As in, you find that we have discarded everything that was precious to us, tukaanza kuworship watu wengine. And it's almost like ushaona like, and this goes as all the way into this conversation of how Africans act when they see white people. Okay? They act like that, what that guy was describing. Bibi yako hata hana self-esteem.
They want to show them molars so bad. I say that.
Yeah. Anacheka tu na kila mtu.
It's crazy.
Why? Sababu ajai kuwa kwa situation yenye ako in charge of everything. Like, everything is okay. Like, she doesn't need to humble herself for things to happen.
Yep.
You should not allow yourself or your kids or your spouse to be humbled by the world. Sawa? Kiburi mbele. Like patia watoto wako kiburi hadi wanaweza tusi polisi. Sababu unajua anatusi polisi alafu anawaambia nini? Unajua baba yangu? Umjui nishike uone baba yangu. But wewe uko hapo mtoto wako ndio anatry ku calm down the situation. Why?
It's crazy, but as we literally wind up with today's conversation, man,
sababu nyinyi ni
you
religious.
need to wake up.
Ati Biblia usema, hiyo ni radio. Biblia usema is a radio station.
My closing remark is, please don't have a child when you're not ready, because this is what you're gonna have. You're gonna have these cycles. Number one, you need to educate yourself. Be better than your folks. Be better than your aunties, than your uncles, than your cousins, actually, because some of our people have already failed, like the ones who are even looking up to our cousins, majority. You know, so dare to be different. There's a quote I read which was saying, there's no let me get the right word. There's no, you can't win if you're not risking. Like there's no winning if you're never risking. There's no results also without risk. You have to take a risk in everything you're doing in life. And trust me, it's really amazing because it opens you to many doors of opportunity, meeting people, open-minded people, just risking to be different from the society. So long as you're not doing diabolic things, I'm not saying be different like that. Go, you know, I'm not saying do crazy things. Just dare to be different in how your parents raised you. Question things, which is something we've been denied.
Question them too.
Yeah, question things. Question them. To me, I used to be like that, man. That's why I always had an issue with my dad. Like alikuwa achukia nikimuuliza maswali or having a back, unaniambia kama nani? Yeah, you're my dad, but you understand you're wrong, right? So if you put the attitude, like, it's like it gets mad, like, cause it comes with the attitude too. Because mbona utaki kuambiwa ukweli? Mbona unajam?
Why are you mad when?
Mbona unajam?
And you know that's a thing, Joby, is with our parents.
Yep.
African parents. How many of them even know how to say sorry to their kids?
None. Okay, let me not say none, but majority don't know how to.
Only
say
the exposed ones ndio wanajua kusema pole.
Yep.
Because they believe that they can do no wrong. Alafu unajua wanasemanga nini? Ile they go back to religion. Obey your father and mother for they are your second god.
Unajua nimeona vitu ngapi zenye wewe hujaona? Nimeona zenye wewe mingi zenye wewe hujaona. Ndio maana uko hapo.
Cheki kuna dem flani I saw this on IG. Mama yake anaongea nini? Mwambie kila kitu unafanya akamwambia wewe ushaambwa sim tu. Umesema umefanya kila kitu. Oh, ushaambwa sim tu.
I really love that thing. I think parents saying, unajua nimeona vitu ngapi zenye wewe hujaona. Unajua ni hizo vitu zenye unafanya nimefanya.
Ujawai by the way, au jawai. Na hata huwezi taka
kupata nimefanya. Hauwezani hadi.
Utakuja kwa nyumba ukiwa depressed for 30 years.
Please.
Na mimi by the way that was just my weekend.
So please, parents, change. If you want to be a parent, dare to be a different parent. Number one, understand why you want to be a parent. Don't face or pass the same trauma or repeat the same cycles again. Those are my closing remarks, and of course see you next Tuesday, same time, same place. This is the reaction time, every Tuesday and Thursday. My name is Joby. We out. Come, let's your closing remarks.
My closing remarks is, and pardon my French, is something I saw earlier. I was actually looking for it.
All right.
I have spent it looking for things. So pardon my French, just say fuck it. Okay? Just say fuck it. Whenever you're trying to do something, just say fuck it. That is all the motivation you need. Fuck it. Because it doesn't matter how it turns out. Fuck it. I'm gonna do it either way. Because fuck it. Why not? Fuck it. You've been raised in religion. Say fuck it and try to get out of it. See how it looks. Look at it from outside looking in. Unaiangalia kama outsider uko like, ai! Hey, ati waliosha barabara na omo. Kwa nini? Ati wanaeka shuka chini ndio asikanyage mchanga. Kwa nini? Ati yatembeangi na gari ni ndege. Kwa nini? Na anakuprichia yule Yesu wa donki akiwa ametoka kwa ndege. Wala. But yeah, just say fuck it.
Period. Yeah, so much love. See you guys, of course, later tonight on the Reaction Time. This is the Black Pepper Network media of the 21st century.
Yeah.